set it up because I look like shit right now. And actually, I didn't want to be on camera, but I want to tell you my story. And first of all, that Alistair. Okay, what can we look at as we are? Okay, we can look at my house because I got flooded. Okay, Alistair hasn't been home since Nick went to China. Alice, put your headphones on, motherfuckers, if you can't hear. Or get speakers. Anyways, it's been 2 months that Alistair hasn't been home. I've been very upset, and I didn't want to tell anybody because I don't want people really to know my weaknesses or nothing like that. But I miss him so much. I love him. It's not like I don't love my other cats that I love, but I like them in a lot of different ways. Okay, see, I took all the carpet. We had to take all the carpet up. We had 3 inches of water, so it comes right here. So we're working on this project, and I'm burning all the boxes and stuff like that, so we have less trash to take out. So this happened once, we got through it. Then it happened again. So I'm in the midst of washing blankets, you know, etc., etc., etc. This here closet, all this, I took all the, Nick and his girlfriend came in here and took all the carpet up, which was very nice because I wasn't about to do it. I was in my bed in Noah's Ark with my cat, but Alistair wasn't here. But I want you to meet Alistair now. This will always be Alistair. If he comes, Alistair comes home. Wait, if we can get a picture. There you are, baby doll. And I've had that before, feeling of him being that. But then reality takes in and people kind of like make you feel like your imaginations can't be true. And then you get depressed because then maybe that isn't Alistair. But it is! Okay, he's Alistair Crowley's son. He says it is his spiritual son. He loves Alistair Crowley. And he's learning magic right now. Okay? And maybe someone did kill him, which I think because people want to take everything I like because it makes me happy, and I don't know why and how or how they know what's going on about this. So I think that somebody's like can see me in the future to know this about me. So Alistair loves Jamie Madrox. He's Jamie Madrox's best fan, and he says he's his best friend. Can you see? No, probably not. Let's see. I don't want to be in a picture though. Like I said, he's got a ring. I got a ring on his tail too because I actually got stuck on my finger. It's a nice ring. I stole it out of the store. It's really beautiful, but it got stuck on my finger, and Nick had to take it off. So I put it on Alistair's tail. He's gonna get a bath. See, Jamie's got heavy artillery to protect Alistair. Malachi. He's our Malachi. Yeah. Children in the corner and the cats. And so I got him some books, and don't forget your vitamin C because it's good for you. Fago with iced tea and lemon, not lemonade, iced tea. Fago. Anyways, it has vitamin C in it. I've been checking that shit out. I've had a stocked up Fago generation going on. Sure. So check out this funny thing that happened the other day. So I was burning. I had a bunch of fucking shit that would need to be dumped somewhere. And we have to buy blue bags, and it's hard to get them all in the bags. Someone's, yeah, we've had worms, but they're going away, thank God. I do believe in God, and I thank God every day for everything He gives me. I feel so blessed. Like, Nick, you wouldn't give me $20 to get a bag of weed. I was depressed. I asked God to take my life. I really want to die. I wouldn't want to kill myself, but I just rather take my life. Or him take my life. I'm ready to leave this land of human race and everything. And I didn't have any weed, and I thought Nick would stop at the bank when he took his girlfriend home. Give me $20 because he's to give it to me tomorrow. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter now. Whatever. I said you shouldn't have been driving. Anyways, you could have killed somebody driving, drinking and driving, no matter how you do it. And if you did, you should have stopped and got your mother $20 to buy a bag of weed and be happy. So I told him that shit. But whatever. I found 2 roaches. Thank you, God. So I feel good. I want more, of course. You know, of course, of course, of course. So this is my little story. Yeah. And that's Jamie Madrox as Batman. So he can be really Jamie Madrox in that Batman if that could be really Alistair in that stuffed cat, in my opinion. And we are having a zombie apocalypse. Here's my figure on it take. Alright? It's the insects. Okay? You kill them once, they're not dead. They come back again worse. So you gotta fucking like burn them or chop their heads off. So that's what I've been doing. All that fly spray, man, it takes forever for them flies to fucking die. You know, and they're not stupid. You know, they're disgusting, but they're not stupid. So yeah, and then there's the fleas. Another disgusting mother. Why isn't the fucking world trying to take out these disgusting insects? You know, and trying to worry about these hoarders that are breeding them. Anyways, so I was burning a lot of the stuff that I had flooded because Nick didn't want to dump the stuff out. And I had a big fire going in the middle of the day in the summertime. Here comes the fire truck up the street and stops at my house. No shit. And says, that someone had called the fire department. And, like, I have a fireplace. Yeah, I'm having a fire because I had a flood and I'm trying to get away some of my, trash. And I showed him my fire. It goes, you can do whatever you want with your fireplace. I said, yeah, that's what I thought. Because even my entertainment stand got flooded and, um, I took it down. Yeah. Anyways, my ex-boyfriend Jared gave it to me. People give you things. I learned something in magic. Here's a secret. There's a thing called charms. Somebody will get, all of a sudden, out of the blue, give you something. Like this one dude put his little bag of weed in his little silver box. And what the hell does he want to give me a little? You don't like me that much to give me a little silver box. So I figured that these charms that people give you have a little bit of power on them. Like I'll show you one. But this dude, he gave me another. The guys, both guys are named Dan, and they both give me a silver box. And then I broke the one silver box in the street with the mall, and the dude comes up with another silver box. So, anyways, he gave me this earring with a little diamond in it. You know, usually I burn everything and break it up. So I've been feeling about this charm. Maybe it's what's making me depressed or something. I don't know, but it's one of those crackhead games, you know. And I don't know if it's got a real diamond. I like it, you know. I don't want to destroy it. I'm gonna keep it. I'm gonna wear it. What do you think? I ain't gonna paint it. Use something instead of um, burning everything in the fireplace, which I usually do. So yeah, I do have a ghost here. I don't care if you believe me or not. I live in my world of my imagination, role playing, and yeah. And I got a mess here, but luckily none of my books got wet, and my shoes are out drying. Code enforcement will be here bitching about my all my stuff outside drying out. You know, he's fucking retarded. So, anyways, like the guy next door, Hell House, the house that they're fixing up, and it's for it's getting to be for sale. And the guy cuts down a tree the day before in his front yard and burns it wide open in his yard. Illegal as hell because they outlawed burning in the city any day. And nobody said anything on him. Now what's up? You know, how do they? What's going on? Nobody in my neighborhood likes me. Not even. It's just I really want to get out of here. I'm fucking tired of dealing. Alistair, I think someone. So this Syrian guy lives 2 doors down, a pedophile, right? I mean, he married one of his students. He's an 8th grade teacher. Does it make it alright because he married her? No, it doesn't. Because he's peeping Tom in my window too. Anyways, but nobody says anything to him and they respect him. But I go up to talk to my friends' parents that were like I wish were my parents, and to talk to them because I like them. And I said to Frank, I said, "Do you have any paint, extra paint you want to get rid of? Because I'm mixing paints. I'm really conservative with my paints. I mean, because it's expensive, and when you buy it, they make it out of other paints." And he goes, "My kids are," because he's saying his grandchildren are scared of me, and I can't come around. I hurt my feelings so bad, because the kids are. I didn't look like they were scared of me. They looked like they were going to talk to me, you know. And how could I get from the best babysitter in the world to in this town to the scariest person in this town, in this whatever neighborhood? So I went from being the best babysitter, best influence, to a bad influence on kids now because I smoke weed. Probably, I don't know. Whatever. I don't know what the problem is. Yeah, I was pretty more fucked up when I was babysitting, honestly, than on drinking alcohol than I am now smoking weed. But yeah, I wanted to tell you that. That's my story. I like it, but I have a ball to put in. What side is the gay side, and then what side is the not gay side? Because we haven't put the ball. I have here's one. I don't do Alice on the right side of his ear. That's the right, not gay side. I just figure, I was outside getting like my case of Tourette syndrome, and I was cleaning out my fans. I did clean out my fans because they were dirty looking, man. Shit, those things are dirty. People clean out their fans. I don't see nobody cleaning out their fans. I mean, I don't know. It's just weird. And so I kind of got into some Tourette syndrome activity and started um screaming off, "Nick, I'm so proud of you, Nick, for what for being turning out to be the great kid that you are. You don't you're going to school, you didn't get involved in drugs, you didn't get nobody pregnant, and you fucking aren't gay. You fucking turned out fucking awesome. I'm proud of you." Because all their kids went to drugs, got pregnant kids, they have kids now, or they're fucking doing drugs still. Or gay. Almost, I think. But, I did accept gay people for a while until I thought about it. I think there might be some genetic people that are really gay, you know? And then there's just people that are doing this fad thing or something. But that's not my cause. And if I was that type of genetic person, I'd just be celibate, you know? But I'd just be celibate. I don't need to have sex. I'm not a sex addict. I like it. The guy that I like. But if I was gay, then I would just be celibate. That's what I think. Anyways, isn't it funny that my first boyfriend ended up gay? We never had sex the whole time we were together, and all through like junior high school, whatever. And there was hints that he was gay, whatever. Um, but when I was in college, he came to my apartment, and we were about to have sex. He told me he was gay. I knew it. I was just, seeing what the fuck, man. That's fuck, man. Whatever. But anyways, he's in a nursing home, dying severely of AIDS. I mean, he's really bad off. Now, if that ain't God's wrath, then I don't know what is. Using me to be his cover up for being his gay little fucking party, whatever. Yeah, I didn't really love him anyway. It's kind of bad breath, anyways. So it's good thing that we weren't too kissable like that. It's funny the things in this town. Man, I gotta change litter boxes. I changed them litter boxes like 4 times a day. I got like 5 of them. I did drop off some kittens. 4 kittens. I was starting to snap. Because they were getting on my fucking nerves. Little kittens I don't want to cuddle. If I wanted a lap cat, I have slap cats. My cats that I've had for a while that I love to come visit me once in a while. Let these kids that want fucking attention all the time get the fuck away from me, man. I'm trying to do something. So I gathered up 4 of the kittens, all females, put them in this sack, went down to the Votech school and let them out, and left them. They needed an adventure, and plus the lady down there feeds them, and whatever that needed to be done. And the other cats are not scared of me. They're looking at me like, oh, "You're taking me now next." I'm like, "I don't know who's next." Somebody's will be Clement. I've had him for a while. Alice's brother. I took him down there. He found his way back. I can use back cat. And I'm snapping. And I could kill him. I could. But I'm gonna drop him off. But Nick says he likes him. So we don't do it right now. But it will get to a point where he will get dropped off. He thinks he's Jesus Christ. He does. He's not fixed. He acts like a girl. He meows like a girl. He sits on the counter all day long, waiting for something to eat. You know, every time I eat, he's first there, eager. He's greedy. I've caught him raping children, little kittens. You know, aren't it when cats are in heat that they fucked? I don't think they have a. I don't know. It's just weird. Don't you think it's weird? I think it's so. And I think he made Alistair leave, or someone killed him, or something is going on with it. But Alistair will always exist in that cat. And if he comes back as Alistair, Malachi Alistair, he was Malachi first, then he died. And then he became born again, named him Alistair. And I didn't call him Alistair, Malachi. He's the sweetest cutie cat. Yeah, I love him. But and if he comes back, then good. He'll come back one way or another. But it takes all these kittens, you know? Jeez, man. I ain't the fucking, animal police. There is no animal police there. You know, this is not the United States of America. This country's fucked up, man. And they use magic, believe me. Be careful who you get your tattoos off of. Because, it could be a hex. There's a lot, people say they don't do magic, but they do. Like that Syrian pedophile went over to Syria and bought a wife. And I noticed that we was really sick when I was babysitting his son, like when his son was 2, and his son is now older than my son, and my son is 22, and ready to die, and now he's all fucking healthy, cutting the grass and this and that. She's doing some, I can tell she's doing some kind of fucking, she was with the lady, the WWF Wildlife Federation lady that killed skunks and gave them rabies shots or whatever, killed them in her garage, stuck up the whole neighborhood, set traps and killed a few of my cats. She was her best friend and they take walks together. But that WWF lady looked like a fucking dyke, man. She was. Anyways, how I caught her was my cats were disappearing. And I asked her, "Are you killing my cats?" She said, "Yes, and your cats aren't the only ones I'm killing." I said, "Who gave you that job? God? Motherfucking bitch?" I hexed her. It was pretty fun. I sat in my driveway all night long with candles lit, and I bought a book off of her at a yard sale, a bird book, you know, and started writing it and making it a hex. And then I made it a Halloween decoration, and then I set up just burning the fire. It was pretty funny. But I said, either want to see the ambulance pull up and take her away, or to get the fuck out of the neighborhood. Well, she left. But it doesn't mean that those other people, her friends, are next door, and I bet you they killed Alistair. And I bet you they killed my precious Callie. Anyways, Frill had another kitten, 2 more kittens, and Lyra had 3 kittens, but one was dead. I had to bury another cat. And Frill decided she didn't want to take care of her cats, you know, just let them one day in there die. So I gave them to Lyra. Both of them. I gave Lyra both of them kittens. Said, "Fuck you, Frill. If you don't want them, I'll give them to someone else." And so Frill's like, wondering around where her kittens are. And I showed her that Lyra was taking care of them. She goes and picks up one of the littlest kittens. Not. I'll show you the kitten that she picked up if I can find it. It's so cute. This is Kipper. He's a new orange one I'm keeping. He's a boy. His name is Kipper. I like him a lot. He ain't a reincarnation or nothing, but I still like him so much. He's a good. I'm keeping him out of the kittens because I love him, and so does Alistair and Malachi and Jimmy Madrox. See him? Okay. Hey, I was at the thrift store the other day, and well, I got this shirt. Ain't it fucking sweet? Yeah, fuck yeah, man. For $2.98. If I would have went today and got it, I would have got a half price, but I didn't want to miss it. But I found a bunch of other shirts. I wish I knew some. Well, I know a guy, but I ain't gonna be that nice anymore. I mean, I picked out like 7 beautiful shirts, awesome for guys, and I was gonna go back today and buy them for half price for this guy, but like, I mean, because he's a juggalo and he's a friend, but I mean, I don't want to overdo people like like I do. But I could just buy them and maybe I'll find somebody else to give them to. But I need to go there tomorrow and get them. For half price. So it would be only like $1.50 a shirt. They're nice ones. I'll show them to you when I get them. Because I'm gonna make this pirate radio show of my story of Alistair Malachi, Jimmy Madrox, Batman, Magic, and other things. Okay? And our enemy is Harry Potter. Yes. He is after Alistair Malachi because Alistair's a black magician and he doesn't practice the same kind of witchcraft as Harry Potter. So Harry Potter thinks that we're evil. So he's attacking us. But we're taking him out too. It's been fun, but when Alistair disappeared, it wasn't fun anymore. I even took my son's Harry Potter bookmark, and it's I was gonna fling it over the electrical wires. You know, it's a game that it's like that game they have in the first Harry Potter movie, something like that. I made up a game, so I flip it till I get it over the wires, but I can't find what I did with it, so it's like hiding for now. But I'll find it. I did take the star off it though, put it somewhere amongst all my stuff. But yeah, you like my ghetto curtains I had to make where uh, this little brat came and put bricks through my window. Yeah, I told his mother the other day. I said, didn't call the cops. I don't expect you to pay for it. I just want you to know what he did. And because I'm not very happy with it. It happened in the middle of winter. No one would help me. Fucking put plastic up. My God. Yeah. So, also, this makes me feel not so lonely. And just like let me know you watched it or something, like hit a like or something, because I think nobody ever watches any of my videos because nobody ever likes it or comments on it. It makes me sad and depressed. There's my documentary. Joker's card. It's in my one of my making a new folder for stuff. This is my dog Vicious. She passed away. But she was getting old at that time because her beard is gray. This is Scooby, who I reincarnated, and he's Scooby now. This is Nick and his first girlfriend, and she was half black. Stash. He still exists. He's old, but he's healthy as fuck, and he's a good hunter. And he went and moved in next door to somebody else, and they kept him for a while. Then they kicked him out because he went to the bathroom on the floor because they didn't know about litter box. So I don't care. Let Stash do what he wants. My son. This is a mess. This is the kind of mess I make sometimes. Yeah. It's called art. And there's Nick with his Macbeth shirt on because he likes Blink 182 and Tom DeLonge's like his favorite artist. He turned me on to them. Here's Nick doing a show at the Italian club, as they did for the kids. There's Nick again with his guitar. And I don't want to show you his baby pictures. But there's Nick with Shorty, and she died of some kind of tumor or something. We missed her. I think everything went to hell. So I've been trying to reincarnate her. There's me, I'm a witch. I'm a black witch, but I'm a black magician. Cause I don't like the word witch, but that's right. There's my nephew at the show playing guitar. There's my bike injury. I dislocated my thumb and had a cast on, 2 casts. Shorty, we miss her so much. I want to show you this little kitten that's so cute. Maybe it is Shorty. There's Nick again playing guitar at the Italian club. And these are baby pictures, and you don't see them. There's Nick, me, in one of my satanic rituals. I'll say that. There's Nick. He had Accutane. Alright, well, yeah. That's the first part of the show, because I know it gets kind of long and to watch everything at once. But this is my story, and we're playing Dungeons and Dragons, we're playing Magic the Gathering, we're playing Yu-Gi-Oh!, we're playing it all. We're combining everything. I'm a role player. And, yeah. We like it. I like it, and I don't care. Because sometimes I have to truly believe my role for it to work. So, whatever. If you don't like it, don't watch the video. If you like it, watch the video. If you want to play, play. And make it up as we go along. But it's Battle of the Wits. Too. It's fun. It is. I like it a lot. I've been playing Dungeons and Dragons for a long, long time. For real. Alright, peace out. Comment, please. This thing is fucking piece of shit.